Weston. I love talking about the Rangers. I'm here to talk about Game 3 of the first round, and no. Actually, no. Chair go yeet. All right, Game 3 of the first round. Rangers lose 7-4. Really, it was 5-4, and I don't care. My genuine question for you is how? How does that happen? How does that happen? How? Just speed run the goals because there's so many of them. The first one, this weird... Okay, so how do you get to there, right? So first period, So I gotta just kind of talk through the motions, because otherwise I'm just gonna sit here banging my head against a desk for 5 minutes saying, how did that happen? And we're not really gonna progress anywhere with the video, so let's just get it going. First goal, right? First goal, McGinn scores on this weird fluky play that like bounces off. Our net was dislodged. It was very strange. I think it was a goal, but it was weird nonetheless. Nemeth kind of screened Igor Shesterkin on that one. It was strange. I'll talk about Igor in a moment. But then, hey, don't worry. Rangers, kid line, because the kid line has been the most consistently good line in the playoffs so far for us. Scores. Alexei Lafreniere. Beautiful pass over to Kapokako. He buries it and ties it up at 1. Then, back to back. I'm just going to move along here. Back-to-back power play goals for the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first period. Jeff Carter scores 1, and again, Rodriguez scores the other one, and it's now 3-1 Penguins. Then Evan Rodriguez comes cruising into the offensive zone, and he scores. It's past Shesterkin's glove hand. And look, I don't like putting the power play goals on Igor. I don't like putting power play goals on any goaltender, really. But man, you gotta have one of those last 3 goals. Probably the last one by Evan Rodriguez, right, to make it 4-1 Penguins. I love Shesterkin. I will defend him. He has been incredible this series, and I get that he was tired. I get that he was gassed by the time this game started. But man, you gotta have that one. Again, I'm not mad at Shesterkin. I'm not mad at Igor. He is the only reason Game 1 was as close as it was. He is a massive reason of why we won Game 2. But man, he just looked tired in this one. So first period, you get your teeth kicked in by the Pittsburgh Penguins, and you go, wow, this game is over. And then there's the conversation that's had during intermission of, do you maybe bench Shesterkin going into the second period and put in Georgiev? And I'm kind of in the camp of like, yeah, I think that's what's best. Just be fine punting on this game and worry about Game 4. And then the worst thing happened, and we tie the game. Frank Vetrano, snipe, beautiful goal. It's all of a sudden 4-2. Artemi Panarin doesn't give up. Snipe, it's 4-3, and the Rangers are starting to come back in this. But it's another Penguins power play. Surely this is where they make it a 5-3 lead, and you go, shucky darns, I guess it is over. But no. Kevin Rooney, incredible play, incredible effort by Kevin Rooney. Brings it into the zone. Incredible play in front of the net in the blue paint, just fighting for the puck, puts it back in front of Andrew Copp. He scores, and it's 4 apiece. Who somehow battle back, and at the moment they made it 4-4, I just say aloud, if you lose this game, we're done here. And after the game, right? After the game, now being over, people were saying, hey, you know what? They showed some fight. They didn't just give up. You got to give them credit. You got to appreciate that they fought back and almost made it. They almost won. They fought back. They tied it at one point. And I would respond to that with, no, actually. I am not happy they fought back to tie it, if I'm being completely frank. You might say, well, how could you not be happy that they at least tied it? You were down 3 goals after the first period. How could tying it and at least making it a game not be the best outcome? Because if you get caved in this game, if you lose 7-1, if you lose 8-1, if you even just lose the 4-1, right? No more scoring after the first period. You get caved in. You go into Game 4 pissed. You go into Game 4 mad because they stomped you into the dirt. And instead, now you go into Game 4 dejected because you got that close to one of what would have been the best comebacks for a game in the past, in our past 20 years. But instead, you get almost to the mountaintop and then tumble down it. Halfway through the third, Danton Heinen scores. People are mad at Georgiev on this goal, and here's the thing. That was a bad goal for Georgiev to allow. And I'm not going to argue it. That being said, he made so many incredible saves in the second and to that point in the third. I'm not mad at Georgiev. Yeah, it sucks that that's the one you allow, because there were other shots where you would have seen him and been like, how are you going to stop that? And the fact that this one where he just didn't hug the post well enough, that's a bummer. I'm not going to put it on Georgiev. Pair of empty netters at the end of the game, one by Gensel, one by Jeff Carter, because of course it would be Jeff Carter getting an empty netter to fully seal the game. I don't know what you do going into Game 4. I really just don't know what you do going into Game 4. This was a dejecting, gut-wrenching loss. And it's easy for the team to have a loss like this and get down on yourselves and to be horrifically sad. And it's up to Gerard Gallant. It's up to leaders of the team, Kreider, Mika, Trouba, the leaders of this team in that locker room, to find a way to turn this from sad, dejected loss to get angry. Because, man, if you want any shot at this series, you gotta win Game 4. You gotta win Monday night. Shesterkin will probably be back, hopefully rested. I know he was tired in this one, you could tell, and that's not me taking pot shots at Igor, that's just me stating the obvious. The false hope, man, the false hope of getting that close and just falling short. That was a tough one. So, I think I've said my piece. Also, I'll briefly do this little bit of house cleaning because I saw a few Rangers fans talking about some missed calls on the Pens in the third period. Guys, we had 3 power plays in the third and did absolutely jack all with them. I don't think a fourth would have made much of a difference. Let's calm down and focus on ourselves. Gotta win Game 4. If you want any chance, you gotta win Game 4. Game 4 is Monday. 7 p.m.? Yeah, 7 p.m. It's in Pittsburgh, and I'll be here afterwards to talk about it. So, until then, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.